guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, this is the final part in a huge series that we did, a hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023. And if you look below, you can see everybody that participated and all that. I'm a little late getting done, but this is it. This is the final one. And there's still a few things that I'm going to have to do, but I feel like you guys got the picture, okay? After you finish with everything. All right, so here I have 5 7/8 by 7.5. So I have 2 of those for my sides inside the back of the box. I went ahead and covered, oh, I see a little bit, I need to glue back down. I went ahead and covered my structure strips on the sides here. And so, you know, you cover anything that, you know, that needs to get covered and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I just found this little bit that didn't catch the glue the first time. So, okay, so you'll need 2 of those. You're going to need a piece of black paper, and so far it's still 11 inches. I haven't figured that part out yet. And this is 7 5/8, okay? You may need to change that a little bit depending on how, you know, how you want a little bit of space inside the box. So this has got a little bit of space. Okay, I've got 6 magnets. You could probably do it with 2, but you know, I sell these, and so I'd like for it to be very secure and that kind of thing. So I have 6 of the larger magnets. I think Basic Gray used to, some of these are probably Basic Gray, but these were the large ones. Okay, let's see, they are approximately 5/8 round diameter. And then I chose 2 pieces of paper for the front and the back of my black sheet, okay? And this will be seen on the back of the box. I'm utilizing the same paper that I have on the top on the back of the box. I just trying to keep it. I do have my drawer out right now, so this is laying flat on the front because I'm diamond glazing the poinsettia that I put on the drawer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have plenty of room, and so I want to put, oh, I'd say about 1 inch. So I'm going to fold that, and I think I'm going to put some tape on it. As well as glue. Okay, let's burnish this down really well. Don't want air holes getting in there. That's what makes it stop, you know, working. Once it gets air holes, the dust can get in there, and then it just starts failing on us. We don't want that. So if you put a barrier of glue all the way around, usually you're not going to have any problems. So I am going to first, I don't really put glue on top of my score tape. I think that lessens the ability of the score tape to do its job. But some people do it because it's easy to maneuver until you get it in a spot and then hold. You know, so whatever it is that you want to do. Now I'm going to have mine open up on the left side to the right. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to put my flap right down in here. Now I need every little teeny bit of space for my books that I can get out of here. Make sure this is nice and straight before I really burnish it down. Looks good. So now I'm going to go ahead and burnish this down. Okay. All right. So there's that. Then I'm going to make a mark with my pencil where I want the other fold to be. Okay, so now I'm going to make a mark on the back side right where I have the mark so that I can lay this down. And get a scoring done on it. Make sure you've got the scoreboard nice and straight. Okay. All right. So we are going to then need to cut some of this off. Now I'm not going to need a full inch, but these are 5/8 of an inch. So maybe it wouldn't hurt to do that. I know it probably would have been easier to cut this first, but I don't have a problem doing this. This is fine for me. Okay. I'm going to lay it right about there. I'm going to put, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Alrighty. So now we can go ahead, even though this is scored the wrong way, make sure it's nice and straight for us. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do now is flip my box over the other way. And maybe if I find something to hold this. Okay. Uh-oh. Where did I put? Oh, here they are. Okay. Let me get my magnets apart. This is the hardest thing. Okay, there's 1, 2, and my fingers get so sore doing this. Sometimes I have to take it to my husband, and he's like, I don't want to do this. but do it for me. Come on. Okay. So now I have 3 of them. I'm going to have to do that again. Owie. Silly old lady. All right. I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac, and I'm just going to find some easy spots. I'm not going to try and stick it way down in the corner, but I'm going to get close to the corner. And I want to make sure that I'm back far enough that I will be able to get my paper down around it. Now, I'm not really at a good place to eyeball center, but and apparently that's not it. Nowhere near it. I don't have any place to rub that. There we go. Probably right here, a little closer to center. Okay. And then up here. Okay. So I'm going to set these down. These do have sticky things to them, which sometimes makes it easier and sometimes it makes it harder. It all depends on if you've got the left and the right working for you correctly. So, whoop, got it. I guess sometimes it is good that your belly sticks up next to the edge of the table so you can catch things and they don't fall on the floor. Did I just call myself pleasantly plump? I think so. I think I did. Okay. So I just kind of want them, you know, the same distance away from the edge and give or take the same distance there. So when I put this piece in, I'm going to want to be able to do my magnets the same, you know, so that they'll all hit. I gotta find my magnets. Let me see if I can get these apart. Oh my goodness. I don't know an easier way to do this besides just... There's one. Oh, goodness. Ha ha ha. 2 and 3. Okay. So, I am going to take the sticky side and find the match. And hopefully I will be able to utilize the sticky to stick to my... There we go. And you'll know if it's not matching. Yeah, like this one. Of course, the sticky is on the wrong side. So I'm just going to remove the sticky. Yep, we don't need the sticky on the side that the magnets are going to match up. That will just make it hard to get on and off. So yeah, get all of that sticky off of there. Okay, so now, and don't let them clank. I am putting a dot of glue. I'm going to slide this in. Pull it out just a little bit. There we go. There. Now, if I had a way of getting in there, that would be super cool, but I don't. So, I'm hoping that by... Okay, do you see the 3 marks that my glue left? So now I know where these need to be stuck to. And I'm going to put glue Yep, I think that's good. And these both have sticky as well. Why do you have this on? Oh, just a cover. Okay, and then this one, be a little bit more glue. Okay, there ain't no sticky on this one. Okay. Holding this on here for a second. See, there's no sticky on this one, so... let's get a little piece of tape. And put across each one of these to make sure we are keeping them where we want them. And it's just good, you know, I'm going to put paper over the top of it, but you don't really want to put a ton of glue. So this is just a little added extra. You don't want to put a ton of glue on the magnet, because it can, when it dries, it can diminish the amount that the magnet has. Alright, so now, I know I pulled out 2 pieces of paper, but I think, yeah, I'll probably still use 2 pieces of paper. But they're only going to have to be the same, you know, the same size. So, not going to be a problem there. So, I'm going to measure mark, and then I also want to put a piece on this, and I'll give you guys some measurements here. Alright, but let me go ahead and cut both of these at the same time. Oh, my cutter got a little discombobulated. Sheila, I think every time I say that, I think of you. Sheila is one of my subscribers that lives in the UK. Where'd I put it? Yeah, she lives in the UK, and oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, and then, okay, she lives in the UK, and my mother was from England, so, you know, I say things, and she's like, oh, God, I haven't heard that in years, and I said, well, my mom always said it, so it's just, okay. That was the one. This is the... Okay. And then all I need is top and bottom. So, all right, so now I have, and let me go ahead and ink these. I've been inking all of my bits and pieces that are going in the back with the vintage photo, just because the outside is brown, where I also did my journal in vintage photo, but I did my the other thing, my mini album. I'm tired. I've been working on this all day so I could finish it up for you guys, and I guess it sounds horrible. I guess I was kind of lucky my husband wasn't feeling good, because I didn't feel like he was napping. So I just was able to come in here all day. All day. He's up now, though, and I would like to go and spend a little time with him before he goes back to bed. See how he's doing and stuff. Okay, so, find my glue. We're going to go ahead and glue these down. Now I did use the 80 pound paper, the black 80-pound. I'm going to flip this way so I can see what I'm doing. And then having these cut on the top, on the inside and the outside will also help to make it more sturdy. But yeah, this is going to be our closure so that we can keep our books in and not, not have to worry about them falling out the back end. I was going to do a ribbon, but some very smart person said, you need something a little more substantial than a ribbon. Yeah. So, here we are. A little more substantial. Okay, so going to lay this down. There we go. Stay away from your score lines. All right. And then we have our little pieces here. And that is going to be right there. I think I can probably cut these both at the same time. Just line them up. And I didn't give you any sizes, and I've already glued them down. Dag nabbit. Well, you guys are gonna, everybody's gonna be a little different. So I think it's probably better if you just give yourself a good inch. Give yourself a good inch. Do I want that there, or do I want it here? I think I want it there. Let me go ahead and ink. Glue. I can hear my husband's TV going. Well, our living room TV. It's mine too. He's watching one of those air disaster ones. Does your husband, or maybe you guys do, I don't know, but my husband just loves these things. And it's like, I fly. I fly sometimes a lot, and I don't know that I really want to watch all that. But it is pretty interesting. But yeah, it makes you a little nervous. Okay, so make sure that your tape is down, and take that off. Take the cover off. And now you want to make sure that you're really getting glue around these edges. And I don't know that I'm going to get that down. My glue is leaking, and I have to find out why. It's driving me nuts. And again, I don't really put my glue on my tape, but I'm putting it all around where the tape is not. Oh, and I didn't ink this, of course. But it's definitely a white core paper that this is from. This is a Hobby Lobby Christmas thing I got last year, I think. And there we go. So you want to make sure that you're trying to get as much around those magnets as possible. You want that to seal down around those magnets. You could even make this flap a little bigger if you're using the 5/8 inch like I am. But I don't know, it's doing pretty well. You got to stay at it for a moment. It's not going to be just one of those put it down, rub it, and you're done. there. Okay, now that looks pretty sturdy. My only thing now is, how are you going to open it? So, I need to put a little pull tab on here or something. And I certainly can do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be... I'll do it off camera, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put an eyelet. Let's show you right here. I'm going to put an eyelet like here, here, and here. Something like that. And then I will put, you know, ribbon through and have a little pull. Something like that. And then it'll be a little pull and you'll be able to pull it. But I don't want to just have one hole, because then you're going to be pulling that and it's going to end up poking out, where if you have it spread across the length of the height of your lid, I think it'll help keep it from, you know, getting distorted. So anyway, now we're going to put our 2 pieces in that we cut to fit in here. And I think, did I have this one here? Or maybe it's, well, they're both. That one is just a teeny bit too long. This one's perfect. Okay, let me take off a little bit off of this one and re-ink. There we go. Okay. We're going to glue this one down. Then I get to show you guys my books. So proud of this whole project. I hope you all have really enjoyed it. And we're going to be doing another display box with my Voyage Beneath the Sea. It's a little different. Not quite as involved as this one. This one turned out to be quite involved. A little bit more than I was thinking I was taking on, but you know, it's okay. All right. So now this one has the magnets on it. And I did put glue around it because I forgot. Let me flip this over. Sorry you won't be able to see much, but I'm gonna burnish this down. Just gotta take your time. Just take your time. I want that to seal around. Around those magnets. I'm not saying like go around the magnets and really make them stick out of the paper. I want the paper to seal around the edges around the magnets. That's what I'm trying to get to happen here. So you just take your time. Just take your time. All right, that looks pretty darn good. Now I'm going to flip it over and we're going to do this side. I need to make sure I get it sitting up the correct way. And this needs to also be cut down just a smidge more. So, like I said, you're going to have to, I gave you measurements, but you're going to have to tweak it as you go along. The more involved these get, the more options there are for it to get a little off here or there. All right, that looks like it's going to be just fine. Okay, so let's glue this one down. Now we don't have any magnets on this side to worry about, so that is always very nice. When I flip this back over, I'll double check. Alrighty. I'll double check how my magnets are doing. There we go. Oh, it's so wonderful to get this done. So wonderful. All right. Okay. So there's our inside. Nice little home for our books. Now, I'm still waiting. I have a little bit more. See, I'm putting some diamond glaze, and I started in the back and did all of those, lifting the other ones up, and now I just have the little ones in the front to do. I wanted it a little darker, and I figured the diamond glaze would do one of two things. Two of two things. It's going to make it stronger and be able to be more durable for us, and it will darken it. So, yes, I was very happy with all of that. All right. And boy, oh boy, come closer to Christmas, I have a ton of Christmas leftovers to make Christmas cards with. So you guys, in probably October, I will do a Christmas card thing. Okay, so here are my two books. I didn't take the plastic off of thie. I'm going to leave them. When somebody buys them, then they can pull the plastic off of the tassels. And they can, I have some really cute, let me lean that against that right now. I have some really cute, where did I put them? Let me see. These were earrings. And I think they're just scrumptious on there. So if I have room, that's the only thing. I have to make sure I have room for my books. Okay, so this is the mini album. I have not finished completely, but we'll go through that in just a minute. And I haven't finished completely my journal, but my journal probably has more done to it than... Now, I'm leaving them plain because they're going to go in together and there's really not a lot of room. I will probably put a pocket on the front and the back. I always love to have the pockets where, you know, if you don't have time to journal or something, you just want to stick some stuff in there for when you get time. I like that you have that option. So some of these I did with you, and some of them I did by myself. Got some little Christmas things. This was out of a book. Jolly old St. Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon now, you dear old man. Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. I love that. So I also went through and I used black, white, gold, some browns, you know, like in his beard I have white. So I've augmented, you know, I colored out the green on his hat. So I have done stuff like that also on just about every one of them. So there is glistening, pretty things on all the pages, and that takes a while to do. So I'm trying to leave a lot of nice journal spots, and I may put in between these two signatures, I may put just some paper. Here is a tuck. This is on vellum with, they've got little snowflakes on them. And she's got gems all over her. Yeah. It's just, this was so much fun, guys. Just so much fun. And then these are my pages that I did. And this is just leftover thread from pulling the threads out. Let's see that. Okay, so this is writing, this is writing. I will go back and do something on this page because I did not do anything. You got good writing space. Good writing. This is parchment paper, which is also writable. I have this in my shop. And I just love these ads that I got from, I think that was Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Lovely writing space. We'll probably do something else in there. That's Jack Frost from 1882 Almanac. Punch's Almanac. Just cool stuff. Okay, another good writing page. So-so writing page. Good here. Good here and here. Another one here. And then this actually started out as a paper clip, and I took just a folded piece of paper on both sides. I decorated both sides, and then when I got it on, it was like I just sealed the bottom so that I'd have pockets. So that's where that is. Some of my bling. Yeah. But I love that, and I love this velour, or it's not really velvet. And there's that great material I have. Okay, so I think that was it that I had done. See here, I could probably put another eyelet down here and put some elastic and just put some writing papers in there. Says tradition, and this has got some tags in it. I actually did kind of get these tags a little bit decorated up. Most of the other ones are just stuck in place to remind me. Oh, I always do that. This is a couple of sheets of writing paper, and then this, when I ripped this, I got a big old long string, and I just went loop, 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 loop. Some of them shorter, some of them longer, and I just love that. I think it's so cool. Okay, and then this is a tuck spot and some coffee dyed eyelet lace. I went around these ladies with pens and things like that, and went around with this poinsettia with pen, and it just makes it stand out a little bit more than the other ones. So yeah, got a tag here. This is a paper bag. I wish I would have had two of them, but I only had one, and I took one of Natalie's line dot arrow. She has the file folders, and I just had to cut it down a little bit, and it fit in her perfectly. This way, I just had to cut it down this way. So made a little pocket there. Got another little pocket here. And this is open. I did put a little frame in there, but haven't done anything else yet. And I think we're pretty close to that's it. Got this one. And I don't think, now this is upside down. I will be doing something on this page for sure. And then the rest of it is mainly going to be for writing. There you go. And probably a pocket back here. And I can make it kind of a thicker pocket. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and place this in the box. And now we're going to go over the mini album. Okay. I don't want to close that yet because I don't have anything. Okay, so I for sure did the front and back of almost all of them. So that you could kind of get a feel for it. I haven't done anything on the inside because I want to wait till I'm done and then I'll know how much room I have left. So this one I think is completed. I think I did this one with you guys. And then you flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. And then there's a little pocket in here and I haven't put anything in just yet. Okay, so there's that. And then on this side, it's going to be, where did I put them? I told myself to put, it's going to be this fella. Probably with some kind of pocket thingy. But I love him and I want him to be in there. And then I've just got another piece for the back. So I've got all of this. And then here, I actually cut that one off and used it as a belly band, but I don't have anything in it yet. And made myself a little pocket in the belly band. And this is not a pocket. This is just, oh my God, I love this page. I fussy cut out across the top here. I went a little too low. But it all works. And put a little Merry Christmas clear sticker on the bottom. So that's the only one that, you know, I've done part of it, but not. Okay, and then I have this one. And that is a lot of string. I just don't know if I'm going to add something, so I've just left it. And so it comes up like this. And then it opens like this. These are actually pockets. So there will be things sticking out of them. And then you have 8 waterfalls. Okay. And I think I'm going to magnetize this one so that it stays closed. It stays where it needs to be so that this works better. It's just moves around a little bit too much for my liking. All right, so then we flip over, and she's kind of an edge topper. This is the other side of the black. I just had a black strip, started with that, covered it with paper, used the brown paper. I think I did this with you guys. And then we've got a little tag, and then the paper clip, it is glued down, but the paper clip, no, maybe it's not glued down. The paper clip is keeping everything. If you remove the paper clip, this will come off. But, and then I just added a snowflake, because baby, it's cold outside, you know? And then on the inside, of course, we have this little flap here, but I've got a little pocket here. And I did a little pocket. I cut out Santa Claus, and I put some glitter on his hat, and put some white lines on his beard just to make it stand out. One of my favorite pages. And you pull it open like this. It will get easier. I have not put paper on this side yet. But I just love this little dog. And I accented his eyes. I accented all around his body with the black and a little white in the eyes and things like that. Added a tab on the back, cut out some roses so that there's roses on this side and on this side. Got my little bird here. The little tab is actually underneath this piece. Just some red because I just thought that that's what it needed. And then here is a pocket. I haven't done anything with a tag yet, but that's the pocket. And then here we have a lift and a lift. And then you'll have space in here to put mats. I'll probably put 2 or 3 different tags in here. And then all of these will be for pictures. So, oops, wrong way. There we go. And then you just slide this right down like that. All right, and then the back page is for a booklet, and it is stitched together. And then these are Keon's dyed, coffee dyed lace papers. They're gorgeous. She usually always has them in her shop, and if she doesn't, you can just ask her, and if she's getting ready to do them, sometimes she will. There. Okay. But I just took the green and wrapped it around. I glued it to here. I scored it. Then I ran my bone folder over that, lifted it up, glued it down there, and scored it, and, you know, just did it that way. This is a pocket, so find something large enough here. You will be able to tuck something in behind her. She is kind of a free form. So you have to be a little careful. A little careful. But I had to have her. It's just so cute. All right, so that is that. And we're going to put these right in here. And we're going to close it off. All right. Why? Oh, because I probably got the one side in and didn't get the other side in. There we go. Okay, so there. And I think this is dry enough that I can stick it right there. I just love this project so much. I will be getting this into my Etsy store this coming week. And so anybody that's interested, I just love it. It's just so sweet. Well, actually, no. I will not get it in my Etsy shop this week because I still have to finish. So I'll let you guys know on one of my videos when I put it into my Etsy shop. And I'll probably put it, yeah, I'll let you know. It's probably going to be a couple weeks, honestly. I'd like to say it's going to be in my shop this week, but honestly, it will be a while. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I just hope that you love this project as much as I did. And thank you all of the participants in the Crafty Christmas in July 2023. That was so wonderful. And thank you all for being supportive, leaving comments, and thumbs up, and just watching all of the videos. I think all of us did really, really well with you know, having a lot of people watch, trying to get some great ideas. Hopefully you did. I'll talk to y'all later. Till next time, take care of each other, be kind to each other, and I hope you make something you love.